All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And today is February 5th, 2023, Slakia 2024. And I have this article from Business Insider, and it says a rusty Cold War missile built to carry a nuclear bomb discovered in a Washington garage, says report. So I'm just going to go into this article and bring out a few scriptures, Lord willing. This lesson is edifying and straight to the point. It says a rusted Cold War missile was discovered in a deceased man's garage in Washington state, the Seattle Times reported. Says what seemed like an ordinary rocket caught the attention of the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force in Dayton, Ohio, prompting them to alert the Bellevue police. The museum was made aware of the missile when someone called to offer to donate the rocket. Purchased at an estate sale, said reports. A bomb squad identified the relic as a Douglas Air 2 Genie. The unguided air-to-air rocket was designed to carry a 1.5 kiloton W-25 nuclear warhead. Says fortunately, the lack of warhead and rocket fuel rendered the missile harmless, with no explosive hazard. Bellevue Police Department spokesman Seth Tyler quipped that the rocket was essentially a gas tank for rocket fuel, per the BBC. Says the police's bomb squad was dispatched to the man's residence. On X, Bellevue police humorously noted, and we think it's going to be a long time before we get another call like this again. Referencing Elton John's Rocket Man. Obviously, they're trying to be funny. Says markings are still visible on the side of the military-grade rocket, the Bellevue Police Department reports. Says because the item was inherent and the military did not request it back, police left the item with the neighbor to be resorted for display in museum. Police said the Air 2 Genie was the world's first nuclear-armed air-to-air weapon. Per Boeing, it was officially launched in 1957, and a nuclear Genie's first and only live firing took place that year. It was used by the U.S. and Canada during the Cold War and was the U.S. Air Force's most powerful interceptor missile ever used. Development of the rocket started in 1954 and production ceased in 1962. At the time, 1,000 Genie rockets had been built. In 1965, Thiokol, an American rocket and missile propulsion systems company, began developing a motor for the Genie with a longer lifespan and wider firing temperature limits. Per Boeing, says upgraded Genie rockets were designated Air 2B after the mid-70s. Says the last two Air 2 rockets from the U.S. Air Force's inventory during the early 1980s. The Cold War lasted between 1947 and 1991. Last year, a UK couple's garden ornament turned out to be a live bomb from the 19th century. For decades, the couple from Wales, I'm pretty sure they meant from the couple from Wales, had believed it to be a harmless dummy bomb, but a bomb disposal team confirmed it was a 64-pound naval projectile and had been removed from the premises for demolition. Business Insider contacted the Bellevue Police Department for comment. So yeah, man, pretty much they had a nuclear missile. This man had a missile in his garage, since, during the Cold War. And pretty much, right now it's rendered useless now. This particular missile will be classified as a broken arrow. Now, I'll have that, particular term, right here for those that may not know what it means. And it's lucky I just had it pulled up. All right here. It says, what does a broken arrow indicate? It says, since 1950, there have been 32 nuclear weapon accidents known as broken arrows. A broken arrow is defined as an unexpected event involving nuclear weapons that result in the accidental launching, firing, detonating, theft, or loss of the weapon. To date, 6 nuclear weapons have been lost and never recovered. So yeah, man, pretty much they just recovered that one, but either way it goes, this man had a nuclear missile in his garage, because he may have been a part of the Cold War. They didn't mention the man's name or anything and just said he was deceased. But who knows, man? That man had to have some type of military, ties, because no average person is just going to have, an inactive nuclear missile in their garage, man. It's crazy. But again, that's the time we're in, man. We're in the time of war. Because again, this man may have had that in his garage and, that museum wants it, but there's not going to be a museum in a kingdom where you have unexploded nuclear missiles. No, every nuclear weapon on this earth is going to be used all at once, man. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm not going to make this one long. So I'm going to start in the book of Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. And it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. Yeah, man. The Lord pretty much gave those scientists, the information to be able to, create these nuclear weapons, man, because those are the wasters, those missiles, man. And then they said that was an interceptor missile, man. But as we know, once these missiles start raining down on Babylon, man, no defense system is going to work, man. Every missile that's slated to hit this land is going to hit this land, man. Nothing is going to stop it. So I'm going to go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. And let me see. You know what? I'm just going to get the point. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 14, it says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. And yeah, man, all these nations that are against America, they're going to shoot their missiles over here. Even America's allies are going to turn on her, man. And they're going to destroy this place as well. But that primary nation that is going to destroy this land is going to be Russia, Gog and Magog. And as it says, it's not going to spare any arrows, man. No missiles are going to be left. They're all going to be used, whenever that particular day comes. they're going to be used for that moment to destroy America, you know. So, again, I'm just get straight to the point. Just the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 2. I'm going to get to start 2. Says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There hath not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So yeah, man, after these nukes are used, that's going to be it, man, because they're going to serve their purpose, and their purpose is to ultimately destroy America and to also help cleanse the earth as well. It's going to rejuvenate the earth, man, because right now the earth is sick, and the Lord is going to, visit the earth again, by way of fire, and that fire is going to come by way of these nuclear missiles, man. So that's going to be their purpose, to destroy America and to also help rejuvenate the air, because the smoke, from, America burning, is going to take a lot of those, those chemicals and those heavy metals out of the air, man. It's going to cleanse everything, So, verse 3, it says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. And yeah, man, nothing is going to escape these nuclear missiles, man. Only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to escape this destruction. Those are the only ones. Other than that, this destruction is ultimately for, the nation of Edom, the elites, they're going to survive. The Lord is going to allow them, to survive so that they can, be the first, fruits of slavery, but ultimately, your average Joes, they're all going to be destroyed. And whatever other heathen nations are over here, man, they're just collateral damage. If they're over here, they're just over here to pretty much die. So, they don't matter. So, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 7. Start at verse 1. Said, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. See, yeah, man, right now you pretty much have 4 angels holding back that destruction, man. Because again, there is a specific day when all these things are going to take place, man. This war, this destruction is slated for a particular time and day, But again, it's not going to take place until, the elect are sealed, So, this is the book of, I'm going to end it on this, the book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 15. And it says, and the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men. And yeah, man, you have 3 classes of men. You have the sons of God, which are the Israelites, the 12 tribes. You have the sons of men, which are the heathen nations. And you have the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites, man. And that's who this destruction is ultimately for, the Edomites, Like I said, whatever heathen nations are over here when that time comes, they're just collateral damage. They're just over here just to die. And 2/3, they're going to get their judgment as well, man, for their wickedness. But again, man, after, World War III, there's not going to be any more nuclear missiles. There will be no use for them. Just like all of Esau Edom's weaponry, there will be no use for these things anymore, man, because there's going to be peace in the earth, because the nation of Israel is going to rule again, man. So there won't be any broken arrows in the kingdom. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and the artists of great millstone, who I learned this truth from. And I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I say Shalom.